Hey, what's going on there, YouTube? I want to talk to you guys a little bit about what Mayweather Jr. had said on the interview about Manny Pacquiao being kind of reckless. That's true. I'm a Manny Pacquiao fan, and I can admit that Manny Pacquiao can be careless, but not when not lately. Obviously, after the Manuel Marquez fight, because we all live and learn. Unfortunately, Mayweather hasn't had an opponent that actually beat him up real good that he can learn from. But he's a good fighter. He's a great fighter, and give him all the credit in the world because he is 47-0, and he's the best. He's top of the food chain, right? Got it. Anyway, about what he said about Pacquiao being reckless. Yes, we can admit that. Before, I emphasize. I said before. We live and learn. Take one day, one step at a time. But Mayweather also knows this. Might not say it. Manny Pacquiao can be reckless, and he has proven that. And has showed everybody that he can be reckless. But he can also be very, very dangerous. That's something he didn't mention in his interview. Manny Pacquiao is reckless, but dangerous. If he gets caught by Manny Pacquiao with that left hand, he's going to go down. Just like any other opponent that Pacquiao caught with his left hand. I don't see every opponent that Mayweather Jr. caught with his right hand and went down. Not every opponent. Not for years. Ortiz, last guy he knocked out, it was a cheap shot. Like I said before in my past video, anybody that gets caught wide open, careless, overconfident, is gonna go down regardless of who hit you. So boxer, this guy's, this boxers, these athletes, they have the ability to knock anybody down. Not necessarily knock anybody out, but knock anybody down. He caught Ortiz wide open. Didn't even have his guard on. So he went down. But that was years back. Mayweather has fought so many opponents after that. Has he knocked anybody out? Down? No, none. So what he forgot to mention in the interview about Mayweather is that Pacquiao is reckless but dangerous. Reckless before. How about that? Hell, as he says, nobody can solve the Da Vinci Code, right? As he always says. Well, the past three opponents of Manny Pacquiao couldn't figure out and solve the Pacquiao Vinci Code. Pac Vinci Code. How about that? Brandon Rios, Timothy Bradley, Chris Algieri, the biggest hype. Come on, man. Chris Algieri was one of the biggest hypes, supposed to put Manny Pacquiao to retirement. Supposed to send him back to the Philippines and continue his political career and boxing, right? That never happened. Hell, he schooled that young man like he knew in boxing. Put him so many times. Put him down. And he was a bigger guy, taller guy, longer reach. I mean, everything you name it. He's got the stamina and the power. He's young. Manny Pacquiao made him look easy. That was an easy fight. A lot more. I thought it was a lot easier than Bradley and freaking Brandon Rios. Brandon Rios is a better fighter for me, if you ask me, than Algieri. It says, Floyd Mayweather Jr. says that he's kind of reckless. His moves are not thought about. Good speed though, he said. Pacquiao, he said that Pacquiao is a solid competitor and is going to push me to be my very best. You damn right. You damn Skippy. He will push you. And guess what? You try to run around the ring, around on him, he will chase you down. He ain't gonna let you run. Manny Pacquiao knows better. You know, he's not like you. He's not afraid to admit that he don't watch your fights. You know, you Mayweather Jr. You always say, oh, I don't watch my opponents, you know, fights. I don't watch them at all. You know, I just prepare for the guy that's in front of me. I don't watch the tapes at all. I don't watch the games at all. That is BS. Guys, that is BS. Do you really think, absolutely, think about it. Do you really think that Floyd Mayweather Jr. will get inside the ring without seeing any of Manny Pacquiao's past fights? That's just a freaking complete lie. As he says, even Ray Charles can see this. He says that all the time. He said that he thinks that Manny Pacquiao makes a lot of mistakes that he can take advantage of. That's true. I'll give him that. Manny Pacquiao is not perfect. He doesn't have the great defense. And Mayweather can take advantage of that. He's right. As a matter of fact, Leonard Ellerby once said that. Leonard Ellerby said also that we might see a knockout in this fight. Yeah, Mayweather is going to be knocked out. The thing is this, guys. Manny Pacquiao doesn't really have anything to lose. He's done it all. He's been knocked out. He's been knocked down. He has lost fights. He's knocked people out. He's knocked people down. I mean, this guy has done it all. He's got over 50-something fights. He's got higher percentage knockout than Floyd Mayweather Jr. Just the fact that he's not old. You know what I mean? He's not 56-0. Mayweather is 47-0 with 26 knockouts. Pacquiao, on the other hand, is 56-5 with 38 knockouts. Come on, people. This is not freaking rocket science. Do the math. And you guys seen how Manny Pacquiao's knocked people out. Yeah, he got knocked out himself. But you guys see how Manny Pacquiao knocked people out. How dirty it is. How beautiful. How crazy when he knocked people out. Or even knock people down that is freaking almost twice as bigger than him. Guys like 5'5", if that. They say he's 5'6". I doubt Pacquiao is 5'6". 5'5". I guarantee you that. But on the other hand, Floyd Mayweather Jr., when he beats his opponent, knock him out or knock him down, way back. He don't look no crazy like that. He don't look no, you know, the way he beat up Ricky Hatton, the way he beat up De La Hoya, the way he beat up Miguel Cotto, it's nowhere near close to how Manny Pacquiao beat those guys. Mostly, come on, man. You guys know what I'm talking about. Mayweather fought mostly, Pacquiao fought mostly. Which was a better fight? That's why it's very important. Don't get me wrong. That's why it's very important that we see these two athletes inside the ring. Don't get me wrong. I got a lot. I give a lot of credit to Floyd Mayweather Jr. being on top of his game for 20 years. 47-0, 17 years, 18 years champion. I mean, I get it, you know, I got it. But I don't think he's faced an opponent like Manny Pacquiao yet. 2 weeks, he will. Then we'll make assumptions. I mean, we can make our judgments. But my assumptions, because this is what the video is all about. I mean, every video is all about assumptions before the fight, right? My assumptions is this. Mayweather has never fought anybody like Manny Pacquiao. And that's vice versa. Let's be fair. Manny Pacquiao has never fought anybody with that great of a defense like Mayweather Jr. So, very, very different style. Very different style. One is very aggressive, hard-hitting. One is a better defender and a runner. I mean, you know, you have two mix. You know, one is very talented. You know, when it comes to boxing, he knows, he studies his opponent. He runs around on him. You know, he jabs him to death. He jabs him toward unanimous decision or whatnot. And the other guy, Manny Pacquiao, is not that guy. This is a different opponent, 180. He's a guy that will chase his opponent down regardless how big it was, and regardless how big his opponent is, and regardless how much of a disadvantage it's gonna be when he chases somebody down, because it gives the other opponent an advantage to knock him out, like how he did Manuel Marquez, because it opens himself up. But he put himself at risk doing that because he doesn't back down from any fighter. Manny Pacquiao is the type of person that we go and go and go. Aggressive. He's very aggressive. Lately, he's been very smart about being aggressive. But still, if you guys seen, yes, he did. You know, I can admit that Manny Pacquiao did back off a little bit, you know, on the 12th round when he fought Brandon Rios in Macau, China. Got it. And so did, you know, when he did Bradley. But for some reason, man, Manny Pacquiao, when he gets hit and he gets, you know, you can see the frustration in him when he can't knock somebody out or you can't hit the guy. I think all hell breaks loose. I mean, he just forgets his training. He just go after the guy. He did that with Bradley and Algieri, if you guys see that. He wasn't careful. He wasn't careful at all. He was careful with Brandon Rios because he was still fresh from being knocked out by Marquez. Come on, man. This is on you. This is no freaking rocket science. You guys can see this. You guys follow boxing. You guys watch boxing. You guys can see. Anybody, for example, I'll give you an example, a life example. If you've been in a car accident, then, you know, and been in the hospital in surgery and all that stuff, the next time you get behind that wheel, you will be very cautious, right? Very careful. The same thing as Manny Pacquiao did with Brandon Rios after Marquez. It's just human, bros. That's just human life. But after that, he's back on his track. He's back on track. You know, he got beat up, got it. He got knocked out, got it, you know. Fell asleep on the canvas, lots of freaking images and freaking all kinds of taunting images on Google, you know, about Manny Pacquiao sleeping, got it. But if he's that easy to fight, if he's that easy of an opponent, why is Mayweather training this hard? He shouldn't be training that hard. He shouldn't be saying all this stuff that he's going to give me, you know, a very good fight. If he's that easy of an opponent, why is Floyd Mayweather Jr. saying all of this, how he's planning to do this, and Manny Pacquiao give him the best, you know, getting the best out of him. But Mayweather Sr. on the other hand say, oh, you know, Maidana is a better fighter, Canelo Alvarez is a better fighter than Pacquiao. You guys don't freaking talk. Talk before you open your mouth so it makes sense. It doesn't make sense to me. Some of you guys would understand me. Some of you guys will relate to what I'm saying, but some of you guys won't, obviously. It's just human, right? Got it. But I do thank you guys for watching my videos and listening to me. Give me a few minutes of your time. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. A new channel. And I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.